Welcome back to the most fashionable podcast that you will ever see in your entire life.
Yes, sir.
I am Mr. HB Fashion.
It's your boy, Roma Fashion.
And this is Button Up, episode number 2.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Oh, man, it has been a crazy day for me.
Oh, dude, I'm definitely with you.
Yep. Made a decision. Despite me not really wanting to, but because I care about my community, because people have been asking, people have been begging for the style tips for bigger guys to come back.
Oh my gosh.
I have decided I will revive the series, but I am also providing my audience some incentives from my side of things for once, because I feel like not a lot of creators do that. In fact, I feel like low-key it might be frowned upon, amongst other creators.
It's not, I don't think it's frowned upon. They just I feel like everything asking for something from your community is just, I think that's frowned upon in general.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. It's not like I have my Cash App in the bio. I don't have, any real way for my audience to just hand me money, just hand over fist. But at the same time, the engagement sometimes needs to reflect how strong the community is. And since I just think that it was probably the easiest and probably the most effortless thing that an audience can do if they actually want a certain series to come out of it. It's the same thing as if, when, producers come on interviews and say, yeah, the reason why we had to cancel the show is because, hey, ratings were low, so if ratings were to go up, and how do ratings go up? People actually, turn on their TVs and they actually tune into the show when it's regularly scheduled, and they watch and they provide. And then these days they provide, the necessary likes and shares or comments or reviews about the show. Therefore, said project can continue. So for content creation, I don't think it's so far-fetched to just ask your audience to just engage with certain videos that that needs to hit up those numbers. And I'm not asking for a huge stretch. The video that I'm asking for to get, to 100 likes and 20 shares is probably 40 likes away and maybe 9 shares away from hitting the goal. So it's easy. People can easily go in and make that happen. And judging how many people has actually, seen my story on Instagram, it can actually happen. So if you're watching this and you're from my Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. Hopefully by this time that's already happened. But I'm just saying, if you guys want more things out of me, then I need to make sure you guys are engaging with the content. That's just a little bit of a brutal honesty that you'll get out of your content creator that you won't get anywhere else, basically. But
dude, that's factual. And a lot of people are so scared.
And here's the thing: I'm not obsessing over likes or follows or anything like that. But in terms of a business aspect, when certain brands that I'm working with are looking for certain insights, I want to make sure I'm still keeping them happy, because I still have to. It's still a business deal. That's what. That's the whole part of it. You know what I mean? So that's just a little thing I'm kind of dealing with today. I mean, all the more I'm having a little more fun with it, because one, my audience is hyped up for a series that's gonna bring me a lot of engagement within itself. And two, I feel like I can comfortably dive into this topic without really going against my morals, because I've actually released a YouTube video displaying why I'm so hesitant about making that sort of content and my whole feelings behind plus size clothing. So if you guys have not checked that out, it's in my YouTube, HB Fashion. It's probably one of my latest videos, so you'll find it. But
it's fire, by the way. I watched it.
But yeah, that's kind of how my day's been going. How about you, man? How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Just feeling a little not the best. I don't know what else issues. I mean,
per usual. As usual. I mean, that's pretty a usual thing. You know what I mean? I mean, people in the audience, how many times has Rome says that, he's sick and, can't put out content the way he wants to,
I hate you.
No, boy. Listen. I told Cam this. I told a couple other creators this, and I'm gonna tell you this. If you in my circle, then guess what, my boy? You gonna work. So I need to make sure that you're staying on top of your game. You don't have to be posting 2-3 times a day, but at the same time, I need to see at least 3 posts a week. You feel me?
No, I definitely.
No. So until I see that, I'm gonna be on you.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you more after about this.
Yeah.
I hate you. I'm be real. I haven't told y'all and Cam the whole scenario, so no hate towards y'all. I'm not mad that you guys are on me. You guys are doing the right thing as my friends.
I feel it all. And you know what? If you got hatred towards us, then you know what? I think I speak for both me and Cam when I say we want the smoke. Bring it on, bro.
Hey, don't make me bring the whole mall haircut. I got the pictures. Hey, I got the receipt.
Okay, you know what? I'm so sick and tired of y'all holding that mall haircut thing over my head. I'm about to just revise the story and just re-upload it on YouTube just so I can beat y'all to the punch so that it won't be funny anymore.
Dude, that actually might be a good topic to start on. Can we start the next topic?
Oh my god. No, we're not gonna do that.
All right. Let's wait for Quan's episode. Then we're talking about that for sure.
We're not gonna. Oh my god. Okay, fine. We'll talk about it.
But y'all not ready for these. Y'all are not ready for these crazy haircut stories. Y'all are gonna be laughing. Y'all need to go check out Zach's video first. It's all the way. Just search "bad haircut," Zach. And then you'll find it.
The video is titled "She effed up my hair," and you can find it. I promise you. Just look up HP Fashion. She effed up my hair, and yeah, you'll know the full backstory behind it. And I regret telling these dudes about the story in detail because now it's hanging over my head like I'm being held hostage. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know what's funny? I didn't know the actual name of it, and so I just tricked you into saying the actual name of it.
Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Right, okay, let's move on. So you're doing okay. Well, you're not doing that great. You're not feeling that that well. So what's up?
But with what? Wait, what's up with me?
Yeah, what's up with you? I can't stand your ass.
Oh, I hate it. Yeah. Okay. I'm fine. I'm not that fine, but we'll get to this. We'll skip this for now. I'll feel better soon, and we'll continue off of that.
Well, that's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear. Guys, so we're just going to go ahead and just dive right into the topics. So not going to lie, I did not collect any questions from you guys because you guys, held out on us. With the questions last week, I just didn't have any motivation to ask you guys. Plus, I'm in a bit of an engagement battle with my audience right now, so we're not really vibing all that much. But we'll get there. Get there. But for now, we're just gonna go and just run into these topics. We'll carry the conversation. Feel free to join in on the conversation in the comments down below. We'll be engaging with you guys after we drop the video and as you guys are watching it. So be sure to just engage with the content. Be sure to like the video, all that jazz. But yeah, let's go and get it right into it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So the first thing I want to go over, it seems like this is like a repeated theme whenever it comes to our podcast. Like we talked about a ton during our live podcast on Instagram. We're going to continue talking about it, but it just seems like the drip fanatics, they're repeating themselves. You know what I mean? Like I've seen like just today, while I'm trying to farm topics, I'm looking on TikTok and I'm on the For You page and I came across like 3 videos that said, here are the shoes that you need or the sneakers that you need for the fall season.
Oh my God.
Bro, it was quite literally the same shoes that they've been recommending for the last 3 months. I was like, are you kidding me?
It's so bad. Dude, okay, I'm going to tell you something. It is so easy. So when I first got into fashion, I wanted to get into fashion. I didn't want to get into copy paste.
Right.
That was my thing.
Yeah.
I did get into copy paste mode, but I also didn't realize I really was doing it until a couple of months after. I was like, dang, I was really copying people's outfits because I was buying outfits. I'm gonna tell you all as an audience, do not buy outfits. Buy clothes.
Right.
If you see something, buy it. If you know you're not gonna wear it though, please don't buy it. Make sure to actually account for your money as well. Definitely good hack. Exactly. Anyways, back to what I was saying though. But yeah, so I first got into style, like fashion, trying to find my own style. It was basically a process. And I think around November, I think that's when I started finding my own style. And it's just kind of been from there. Like I kind of just like my own looks. Like I put pieces together and people are like, that's kind of cool. That's kind of different than what you usually see. I don't think I'm like so different that like anything like people are like, whoa, you're unique. No, I think like I kind of have my personal taste and people acknowledge that and they'll compliment me on it. So it's nice. But anyways, when I was getting TikTok though, I did not want to make repetitive content as well. And I started to see that happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dang, these are views. I could have went the easy route and did it. But I was like, nah, I'm good. Right. So yeah, it is easier to make a bunch of other people's content that you already see daily than to make your own content. Even though I can say my content is like mixed between other people's, but like same time, I think it's kind of different in the fact that I'm a bigger guy, so not a lot of bigger guys out here making fast content. Shout out to you if you are, and hit us up because we like to meet our other bigger fashion content creators.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, that's my take on it.
But yeah, I mean, and here's the thing, like, and then when these little kids come into my, comment sections and they're telling me like, yeah, you got no drip or whatever, anything like that. I'm looking at the videos. I'm looking at the people that they're following, and I'm like, okay, here's the thing. The people that you're following is going to recommend the same rotation of 4 shoes year round. And you're just going to be wearing those same 4 types of shoes. Maybe you'll change up the colors or, whichever rapper does a collaboration with Nike, whichever part of the year. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
On our side of the fashion world on TikTok, we have diversity, you know what I mean? So not only are you going to find possibly the same shoes that other people are recommending to you, these drip fanatics, but you're also going to see the classics, the things that are going to be fundamental to your overall wardrobe. Not only that, we're going to show you some shoes that are going to, help you expand your comfort zones, expand your bubble, your overall palette, your overall know-how on how to actually wear footwear. And so things like, boots, dress shoes, some, some exclusive leather sneakers from a really awesome brand that no one really wears, but you're going to be wearing them because you're rocking with us. I mean, I'm not trying to shout them out that much on the podcast, but shout out to Thursday Boots. But regardless, the whole point is we're providing you that diversity, and that's something that I can 100% say that we have the edge over these other people who are just now going to start repeating themselves into the fall season. Because now that it started with just the sneakers in general, now what's going to be next? The cargo shorts or the boxer shorts, you're just gonna, swap them out and say, hey, get some oversized, jeans. You know what I mean? Get some regular fit cargo pants. Of course, flannels are gonna be like their go-to. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Let's see. What else? I'm trying to play the prediction game, so that way when we come back in November or something like that, we'll be like, we call this. Let's see what's gonna be next. Oh, cardigans are gonna be a huge one, but I feel like they're gonna be like trying to go like the what's a rapper that really got into cardigans? I feel like there has to be one. Tyler
Creator.
Besides him, something who's a little more mainstream, a little more hyped.
Are you talking about masculine presence? Oh, Cardi.
There you go. Yep, definitely. So you're gonna see a lot of that sort of aesthetic coming out during the fall season. I guarantee you. So
it died though. It died really quickly. Like, do you remember those videos where it's like there's like vamp season and they're like and then You'd hear the whole bass drop.
Yeah, I can honestly see it coming back, and it trying to be an aesthetic, for the fall season for the whole drip community.
Oh,
and you know what? Bring it on, because I'm going to be providing the real advice that people are going to actually be using on a real day-to-day basis, not just trying to get some likes on a kids app. But that's just my take on the whole, drip fanatics. My message to you: I'm glad you're getting invested in your style. Not a lot of guys are doing it. Not a lot of guys should. A lot of guys definitely should, but switch it up. You know what I mean? We're challenging ourselves almost every single month, trying to switch up our style just a little bit, just so that we can have a little bit of a noticeable difference.
That is definitely true. But I think it's a hard because you have to get your comfort zone. So that's what I've been doing.
Yeah. But we can at least say that. You know what I mean? We're not trying to cling on to the hype that we I don't want to say artificially attained, but just very, how you want to say, it was a very superficial way of just attaining the clout, through, trying to be obsessed with, what clothes you're wearing over the summer.
Yeah.
And we didn't do that. We didn't go down that route. And that's why our audience is still, tuning in. They're still kicking with us to this day. So, but yeah, again, no hate towards anybody. If that's your style, that's authentically your style, that's something that you can just put on and it's giving you confidence, bro, proud of you. Keep doing it. But disclaimer, we're not hating towards anyone. I actually was very much into drip before it was called drip. It was just not called at the time. It was just called something, a style. Yeah, y'all hear that? He was into it before it was cool, so.
No, I just I was rocking 2020, like early 2020. And so it's kind of cool to see it evolutionize, because it wasn't what it is now though. Because it wasn't cargo pants and vintage tees and all that. It was vintage tees, but it was more graphics, and it was short. Do you remember this? It was short shorts. It was also short shorts.
Yep.
It was, but also it wasn't like the short shorts that are now. It was jean shorts and actual short material.
Y'all keep saying jean shorts are back, but I have not seen a single guy wear jean shorts if it wasn't as a joke.
We talked about this. It's because
I know we talked about this last time, but like I said, unless it's a joke, I have not seen any guy wear any jean shorts. I don't see where you guys are seeing this.
You gotta move back to Texas.
I promise you. Well, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
It was like, you said, wait, hold up. That actually might have been the last place I seen jean shorts.
Oh my God.
But no, the thing about me, when I wear jean shorts, I wear the really tight ones. Those things were ugly, bro. Oh my gosh, they were.
But I feel like there's no perfect. But the thing is, I feel like the thing is, the reason why I don't see guys wearing it is because people get flamed for it. You know what I mean? There's no such thing as a perfect fit for jean shorts. I would shout out to anyone. You will get a special, your name called out, usernames. You will get shouted out on this podcast and on my personal Instagram story if you can find a successful outfit that is actually good and it's with jean shorts. Because according to a lot of the public eye, there's no such thing as a perfect pair of them. They're either too tight, they're too short, too long, or there's something wrong with them, or they're too distressed, or they're too you just took some scissors to some jeans and you're calling them jean shorts. There's no pleasing anybody in the public eye with those shorts.
I'm with you, actually, because I have jean shorts. I have 2 pairs, and I cannot. They're too long. It sucks. I have to go get them tailored, but I'm not sure if I want to spend that money just to get them tailored.
I don't know, man. But yeah, so I'm just calling it November drip fanatics. You guys will just find yourself repeating yourself over and over again, recommending the same thing, in and out.
I don't think it's drip fanatics. I think it's drip fanatic content creators.
Yeah,
because because people who, if you think about it though, like people who are like gonna get into a style are gonna stick with that style, right? Like as a content creator, they're gonna stick with that certain style because that's their marketing. Now, the average person getting to like drip culture,
right?
They're gonna jump to something else when the moment comes.
Yeah,
that's how trends in fashion works.
Yeah,
it's just the fact that it's just what you're ever paying attention to and what appeals to the eye, and what's also surrounded by you, because it's also culture. Whatever fashion is also whatever is surrounded by you. So, firstly, me, I don't dress like anyone in my town because everyone's, how do I say this without sounding really political? Everyone's into cowboy stuff.
Oh wow!
There we go. I was trying to sound political. We're not trying to make this podcast political. That's why. So yeah.
I keep getting this comment, like, no hate towards you, bro, but like I keep getting this comment on my TikToks, and it's a guy who's asking me shirts to wear with cowboy boots. Bro, I'm from Texas, and I'm here to tell you, I don't know. Like, my best guess is to go how Hollywood would, dress anybody who's trying to go for that cowboy aesthetic, is maybe a jean shirt that is in somewhat contrast to the jeans you already have on, a white shirt underneath it. Make sure it's button. The buttons are undone to a certain degree, so it's showing off your chest a little bit. Roll up the sleeves. If not, maybe go for a flannel shirt. Make sure that belt is pretty nice and big. That's the best I can give you.
No.
So a jean shirt and some flannels. That's about it. I don't know what to wear. I don't know how to look like a cowboy.
I disagree, Zach. You gotta put drip culture into that.
Oh my god.
You gotta get graphics, cargos, and cowboy boots, bro.
Oh my god.
It's drippy. It's drippy.
You know what? And the sad part is that if that actually does happen, I will not be shocked, but I would be equally disgusted. Like,
no, actually, you're actually okay. You're actually not onto something, because think about it. There's a Lil Nas X. He makes country trap. If a style were to come from that would be hilarious.
Stop. just stop. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. I don't think I could watch the most hood dude I know just walk around with some freaking spades on, dude. I don't think I can do it. Or Spurs.
You said spades.
Not spades. Bro, I said it. Bro, the reason I said spades because I'm looking at a photo that had is a card that is spades.
Man's playing solitaire over here while on the podcast.
No, bro. I'm looking at a photo. It's a photo on Instagram. Oh my god.
Yeah, we're manipulating Zach today. First, I got him to spill the tea.
You know what? Maybe I am playing solitary, because you know what? You guys lost me with the whole freaking cowboy thing. Because
we're gonna. Hey, I'm gonna call it drip yee. That's what we're gonna call it. Or should we call it cowboy drip? Drip yee or cowboy.
All right,
drip?
guys. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. We'll talk to you guys next week. I'm Mr. HB Fashion. I don't know. Should I answer this guy? Like, I don't feel like I don't want to do it. I don't want to do a video on it because
don't do a video. You're gonna get flamed if you do a video.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I get enough crap from these kids who are bored and just say I have no drip. Let me just say, hey, yo, let me just, hey, I got you, bro. Let me just go find just the most cowboy looking outfit I got. Again, no hate towards you, my guy. But I feel like I need to hit up. I feel like I need to hit up a couple of my boys back from home and be like, yo, what can I do? Like, for once, I'm asking you guys for style advice. How can I style something with cowboy boots?
Oh my, they're gonna turn around so happy.
Oh my god, they're gonna be so like, I know my boy Kyle. Oh my god, he's gonna be ecstatic. Like, oh my god. But
you'd be like, okay, first you gotta introduce them to this store. Secondly, you gotta tell them to get this belt. Third, if you don't tell them to get these pants, you're
oh my god. They got rules with it too, a bunch of stigmas with it. If you get these pants, bro, you're a narc. You're the ops right now. But if you get these pants, then you might be safe, bro.
If you look at cowboy style though, there's actually some pretty nice fits within it.
Oh
I will admit that there is some nice fits within country. I'm not saying like just the average match your jean like Canadian suit and boots and then hat type fit. I'm talking about like there's some nice jackets some dudes be wearing. My boy Willie Nelson, drip.
Okay, now the thing is, like, with the whole like Southern or Western sort of wear, with the whole cowboy aesthetic, their jackets are pretty freaking nice. I am a freaking addict when it comes to jean jackets, and they basically pioneered that crap. But I don't know. It sounds a little bit mean. It feels a little bit guilty. Because for some reason, like I'm from Texas and I'm from Fort Worth. Like it's probably not the most country place in Fort Worth or like the most like Southern or cowboy aesthetic. But I don't know. All I know is that there was like where I used to work. There was a market trade for like some sort of like cowboy hat sort of thing going on. Like we talking about cowboy hats that like ran up to like $800 on an average. So.
I'm dead.
yeah, and I don't know, bro. To you, bro, if you're listening to the podcast, I don't know. I'll probably just answer them in the comments and just leave it at that.
just be like DM me, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, just DM me, bro.
DM Zach.
Because
don't DM me.
Like, DM Rome. Better yet, lay it off my hands. DM Rome, the guy from Washington State, and he'll set you straight, bro.
Yeah, hey, I'll send you all Lil Nas X's outfits. I'm gonna send you every single type of Willie Nelson fit.
I regret saying that already. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, bro.
Oh, you know who else I'm gonna do?
No.
Who else I'm gonna do?
I don't want to know.
Just be controversial.
Oh my god.
Clint Eastwood.
Why?
Oh, you don't get it because he did that one cowboy film that like is one of the most talked about cowboy films.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
The good, the bad, and the very evil.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Yeah. Okay.
What topics do you have?
I'm about to talk about something that I have been actually low-key been researching for the past 4 or 5 months.
Okay.
Or when it happened. I'm trying to remember when it happened. I don't remember what happened though.
All right, let's hear it.
But all right. Do you remember Rap Wars?
Let's say it again.
Do you remember Rap Wars?
Rap Wars?
Rap Wars.
Rap Wars?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. Like, are you saying Rap Wars?
Yeah, the Rap Wars, like with Nick and JQ.
Yeah, sure. I think so. Okay.
Anyways, so I've been keeping with this guy Nick ever since that happened. Cause I was like, this was fishy. The whole thing was like, it was suspicious to me. I was like, okay.
Rap Wars, like the replicas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh okay. Gosh, bro. When you said like Rap Wars, I'm thinking like, bro, are we playing like Need for Speed or something like that? What the hell are you talking about?
No, I should have said with the shoes. Sorry, I should have.
Okay, cool. I was like, what the hell is he talking about?
Now you can keep up with me.
Okay, cool. Now I'm with you. Let's do this.
Okay, cool. So that guy Nick, he had like, I believe at the time, that man's had like 2,000 followers, and he barely had 10K at the time, right?
Mm.
And like he got in the whole argument with JQ, all those other guys, basically the archive fashion guys on TikTok,
right?
The very scary guys. I don't comment on their videos ever. But anyways, I have a theory that he faked all that. I'm not talking about the fact that arguments were fake. I'm not talking about the fact that him buying reps aren't fake. I'm talking about the fact that he created that beef. I think he like faked it to a point where he knew if he would have got every single one of their followers, he would have built an empire. And that's exactly what he did.
I mean, that's a very controversial thing that you're saying there. Do you have any evidence to back this up, my boy?
Oh yeah, of course. So I've been looking at this, and I was like, dang, my guy is killing it. And ever since then, he's been doing a giveaway each week with his Discord. And so, by the way, this is a fun theory of mine. This is not to be taken all that serious. If Nick actually hears this, I'm gonna be dead.
Oh my god.
But no, Nick seems like a nice guy though. But anyways, so fast forward like a couple months later. I joined JQ's Discord, the guy who he went live with. Not the guy who had the sweaty armpits, that's Bailey. JQ's the he's an Asian dude with glasses, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So I joined his Discord, and then I see like Nick like as one of the top like people. I forgot what they're called. They're not moderators, but they're like you star them basically. You can make them. They have the same stuff as a moderator, but they're not a moderator. I forgot what it's called. Anyways, he's like one of them for JQ. I was like, what the heck? I was like, are y'all good now? He's like, yeah, Nick's my guy. I was like, what? I was like, after like all of that stuff right there. He's like, yep. I was like, okay, cool. You do you. And so I'm just like thinking, I was like, how are they so cool? Like, this is like a couple like weeks to a month after the whiteboards, by the way, as well. Actually, maybe 2 months after. So I was surprised they're cool because that was a lot of stuff said. Right.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, you'd be surprised. I mean, then again, not really surprised to see how much like, beef and everything like that amongst like, influencers, not even just influencers, but just between celebrities in general are just all like stunts. They're yeah, there you go. I can't talk. Wow. But they're stunts. They're shows, they're like, they're manufactured so that, they can stir up their audiences, have people trade places in terms of where their loyalty lies with a certain person. Like the whole Drake and Kanye thing. If someone were to come out and say, hey, yo, like that whole beef they got, they ain't beefing. They cool. Like that address that Kanye leaked. Yeah, that was an old house for Drake. Drake doesn't live there anymore. He moved out like 6 months ago. But like,
that is true, bro.
I mean, then again, I don't know if it's fake. I'm not saying it's fake, but I'm just saying if it was fake, I would not be surprised. You know what I mean? My eyes will roll because I'm like, bro, you just wasted everybody's time. But
everyone knows where Drake lives in Canada. Everyone said that. They're like, we know where Drake lives.
Right.
They were commenting.
Right. And this whole like, you dissing them in your songs and everything like that. People do it all the time. And then it turns out, you're going to see them at the next Grammys or something like that. And just, be dabbing it up and stuff like that. Sitting at the, table right across from each other. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, then again, when it comes to like really popular like influencers, if we were to pick up those habits, like, I would not be shocked.
Oh yeah, no.
Don't get me wrong. In my opinion, it's a very scummy way of going about it. You know what I mean? Like, in my opinion, no hate towards like anybody or anything like that. But I'm just speaking purely from a business aspect, and when it comes to the whole like creating videos, creating content from a business aspect, as a less
wait, you think beef is scummy?
Like fake beef. If you're fake beef, yeah, because like
I think
I mean,
okay, I'm with you, but I'm not with you because I feel like this is not like all that scummy because it's just for music. It's not that. I don't think it's that deep, and their beef isn't that deep either. I feel like.
Right. Well, I don't know. Like, maybe I have to retract my previous statement because I can see where the funny is, especially amongst like the two people who are having the beef, because they could be like, getting on like, for example, if we were to hop on it for some reason down the line, me and you are famous podcasters, for some reason we start having a beef and we start having, rumors saying like, oh, the Button Up podcast is going to start being split up into two. Rome was trying to fight for loyalties, but Zac's not giving it up. I can see us, when we finish an episode and we're in the middle of this beef, or we just like have our own separate show times or something like that. Me and you hop on the Discord afterwards and we just start laughing our asses off. You know what I mean? Like these people don't know. Oh my God. I don't know. I guess from a consumer side, I can see.
That's gonna be anymore.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you saying it's scummy? Like, fake beef is just funny and it's just smart marketing at the end of the day.
I guess I more or less said that from a consumer side of it, you know, because I'm like, bro, like you just wasted my time, like all this for nothing, like. But at the same time, I guess when you said it like that, it just kind of like, okay, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's not all that bad, you know.
No.
The thing about like fake beef though, you cannot go too far without the other person's permission, and some people do that and turn it into real beef.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, if we have not made this clear, we're all speaking like allegedly here. Like we do not know for a fact that this is like real or fake or not. Now, Rome has done the research. Like he's done some form of research.
Yeah.
But
so that you want me to continue off of that?
Yeah.
Sidetracked. Sorry, no, it's our bad for sidetracking.
No. That's what they're here for, bro. Like, like this isn't scripted. Like they're here to hear us vibe and talk, you know, stuff out. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, back to us saying though. so I saw him on the Discord. I was like, dang, that's cool. Okay, they're cool now. Whatever. And then Nick, he went all out. Rep companies started coming, emailed him so much. He got like, I think like, I want to say around like 10,000 followers from that war. And so I was like, dang, my man. And then he grinded on TikTok and he had a bunch of companies reach out to him. I was saying he's been doing a bunch of giveaways. Fast forward to now. His brand just dropped their second drop.
Well, that's good.
Man's drop. What?
Oh no, I was about to say like that's good, bro. Like,
well, yeah, I'm happy for a guy. Man's drop is doing amazing. I think he's sold out now. I'm pretty sure he's sold out, and like he had like over, I believe, 200-300 items, and he has 50,000 on that account, and he has 96 on his regular account.
Gee.
So what I'm seeing is that this man is a genius marketer, and I think as many people don't want to like admit to this. I think he's the first person on the fashion side of TikTok that said reps were okay, and then everyone were like reps were okay after that. Because before that, I remember straight up saying I hate reps. I remember saying I did not want to wear a pair. I did not want to even see a pair. I was super against it, and then like I started watching his videos. I started seeing his points. I was just like, okay, I'm actually not all that against it now. And so yeah, so he definitely, I think he changed a lot of people's views on reps, and I think he's changed a lot of people's views on all of that, like all the shoes, because he quote like at the end of the day, he said at the end of the day, a shoe is a shoe, and that's kind of true at the end. That's low-key kind of true.
Well,
thoughts though.
I mean,
thoughts or question.
I mean, again, like at first I was like, you know, it's kind of scummy, but again, when I put the business, you know, hat on, if it works, it works. If it's like hey, even if it's, you know, not fake, all that was real. Nick showed up, you know, he said, you know what, I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to show out, you know, and I'm gonna grind my ass off. And what do you know? For what you're telling me, he's doing very successful. So you know what? Big props to our boy.
Oh yeah, no, he's cool. I always mess with him. Like, dude, this is amazing. You're out here killing it. Like, great. Like, there's no hate towards him. With all this there is just fun because I generally think he was just messing around with everyone, and he got on their heads. And then I think after that he apologized. It was like, I was kidding. I could genuinely see that. When we did the pitch say joke, I was like, this has got to be satire. Because I was laughing so freaking hard, bro. Do you remember that video?
Which one?
Where Bailey was sitting there and he's like, oh, you got pitch days. And like, Bailey does not. This man does stuff moving his arms down to like where you talking about.
Yeah.
He lifts his arms up, and us as the audience sees the pit stains. He's like, "Oh no, they're so bad." And then immediately Bailey got embarrassed. I was like, "Oh no, I feel bad for this dude because this is like, I think 1,000 to 2,000 people on that live."
Oh my god!
Like there was Snot was in that live too at a point. Yeah, Snot was in that live. That's crazy to think that Snot follows Nick now.
Hey bro, you see why I put in the group chat?
I'm dead. So we can get some numbers going. You're so stupid.
Hey yo guys, it's official. Y'all here to hear it first. Me and Cam Styles, we officially got beef.
Oh my gosh. But no, it's just all, I find it all funny that like that all happened. That whole situation was pretty funny. I think it goes too deep for some people, and then some people I would ask about it, they'd be like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm like, okay. So yeah. But at the end of the day, everyone seceded from it, I think. Everyone's page grown, everyone got followers from it, everyone was just chilling afterwards, and everyone put away their differences. But if they had any. By the way, this is a fun theory. Again, it's just fun.
I mean, amen. If it worked, it worked. And if from what it sounds like, both creators and their communities are doing strong. So as a fellow content creator, I'm happy for them.
That's all I'm saying.
Big ups, fellas. Make smart decisions and just keep going from there.
Yes. Shout out to y'all the real ones.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, aside from that, let's dig in. Oh my gosh, I just said that.
Wow. Wow.
I bet.
Hey, yo, guys, I'm posting it on my Instagram right now.
Cut this out, bro. You cut this out. I did not.
I'm getting a new host for the podcast.
You're bleeping that out, bro. You are bleeping that out.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm not saying dig in because I was a little close to. That was actually I said it. So
you just said it again. So I gotta bleep that out again.
I said dig. I said dig this time.
Oh my god.
Anyways, let's jump into Mr. HB Bastion's topic.
Wow. All right, let's get on a little bit more of a topic that I think everyone was pretty much talking about. Now, granted, we're probably going to be a couple of weeks late to this conversation, but granted, guys, from the time that we are dropping this is September 7th, not November. It's September 7th. It's been a while since both albums have been out, but Donda versus Certified Lover Boy.
First, I've listened to both.
You've listened to both.
I haven't listened to both.
You haven't listened to both, bro.
I know, because the thing with me, we talked about this last time. I said the thing about me is if I'm going to listen to an album, I want to listen through it.
And you had a week.
I did, but also actually I've been busy. So I've been busy, but I haven't. So it's kind of weird, and I'll kind of forget about it. And then then when I get time to listen to it, I don't really want to. And then so I still have to listen to it, but I'll give it a listen soon.
Wow.
Hey, don't hate me, guys.
Nah, I'm hating you so much right now. Too. I'm hating you so much.
I'm not that big of a Drake fan as well. Like I can appreciate Drake's music taste. I mean, not music taste. I'm stupid. Drake's art. Oh my gosh, artist sound. Yeah, artist sound. That's a good word. I can appreciate that. I know he's a really good artist. I'm well aware that he does good for himself as well, too. But I'm just not that big of a Drake fan. Kanye, on the other hand, I like Kanye. I cannot say I'm a huge Kanye fan. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, like Donda I was literally screaming, crying for it, like some people.
Right.
And then no, I wanted Donda to drop to listen to it, but I will not say I'm the biggest like a huge Kanye fan, but I would say I'm a fan of Kanye.
Okay, I mean that's fair. Yeah. But I don't know. I guess since you haven't really listened to it, you can't really get deep into this conversation. Yeah. So I guess I would just give my quick. No, you're good, bro. I'll just give my little quick synopsis on it. In my opinion, they're both like. Now I did give on my live. I did give Donda like a 6.5 out of 10. I'll bump that up. I'll bump it up to a 7.5 out of 10. Now, I think that's
Okay,
because that is it's not saying that it's a bad or a lacking album, or
Lacking.
it's not lacking in anything like that. I'm sure to some people they're giving it an 8.5 or above, but just out of the certain era of a Kanye fan that I am, then we're talking like college dropout, wake up Mr. West, that sort of vibe, that sort of Kanye, you know what I mean?
That's 2000 pre-2005 Kanye. That's
yeah.
I would say the most like Kanye fans, that's probably they like, I think for a while everyone said that was his best, that was his top tier,
right?
Like those
right.
were.
And I think I had that sort of Kanye in mind when I was trying to go into this album, and let's just say I was a little disappointed, but again, I can just kind of see it for what it is. I saw, the good points on it. I successfully say I've added playlists from songs from both albums into my playlist. But yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. Now it's Certified Lover Boy. Oh man. People are saying like this is the
worst album.
No, that's not saying that. Oh no, not far from
Actually, no, they're not saying it's worse. They're saying it's a mid album.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing a lot. But yeah, that's what I'm hearing a lot. It's a very mid album. It has some things in there that I really liked. But yeah, there's just a couple of songs that I know I didn't really like. I think it was like one of the two last songs on it. I really didn't like it.
I know which ones you're talking about, because Anthony Fantano, you definitely know who that is.
Yeah.
Everyone knows who Fantano is.
Of course.
But no, I think he said those were his least favorite too. I think on TikTok I was watching earlier.
Yeah. So I don't know. But yeah, I give both Donda and CLB, equal ratings. Both had their highs and both had their lows. There's just one song that's just going around TikTok. I can't freaking stand it anymore.
Oh my god, dude! I did not realize that was a Surf Boy. I didn't know. Okay, I'm not.
Do you know what song I'm talking about? Like you have?
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot. It's blowing up right now.
Yeah, so I can't escape this song. Like,
it sounds like it was made during Take Care. To be honest with you.
Wait, which one are you talking about? I'm talking about Way Too Sexy. Like.
Oh no, wrong song. There's a slow song right now. I don't know what it's called though.
Oh, maybe TSU, maybe?
I think so, yeah. I think that one. I have it saved because I kind of want to use it.
Oh, not gonna lie, I already used it in a video, and I think I got a couple more videos, so I'm gonna use it in.
Oh, but I hate the song, guys. I hate it.
No, I wasn't talking about TSU. No, I was talking about Way Too Sexy, bro. Like,
I know, dude. The music video for Way Too Sexy, it gotta go.
Bro, I have not. I have not watched it, but the thing I saw a couple of clips of like I saw like a clip of like Drake like dancing with like with like Future, Young Thug, and who was in it? Damn, who was in it?
I don't. Oh, who else is in it?
Was it Kawhi? What was it?
Kawhi, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it was cool. Was it?
Yeah, because yeah.
Okay. Again, guys, I have not seen the video. I just seen clips of it. And it was just
so
passing.
Funny, bro.
Bro, I can't. I don't think I could watch it because I feel like I'm gonna cringe so hard.
Yeah, you know what I'm getting from it. You know exactly what I'm getting the vibe from. I'm getting from it what? Is the Chance the Rapper. What was that one song that everyone hated? He's like in the Chance the Rapper song in The Big Day that. Everyone hated that album. Yeah. I
think I know what you're talking about.
He's like, what? He was like lifting. He was lifting something.
Yeah.
And that was so bad. I like clicked out that video, and then all I just saw was Chance the Rapper and like some really stretched out wife beater lifting, and then him turning to a strong dude. I was like, that's enough YouTube for the day. Like I was like, what, dude? Coloring Book, Acid Rap, all amazing albums. Big Day. I wanted to cry, bro. I literally couldn't enjoy it. I was so mad when it dropped. Actually, no, I was so happy when it dropped. I was so mad when I listened to it.
Oh man, but I feel like that's how a lot of people are feeling about these albums now, because they feel like it was something that, you know, they wanted to, like, you know, get really hyped up and everything like that. Like, I heard some people complain about like the features that they had in it.
What?
Like with Drake, like with Drake not being like really up to par. Like he had a song with Lil Baby in it, and people were expecting it to go harder than Once and Needs did.
A lot of people said it was mid. They're mad because they said Lil Baby did better than Drake.
Yeah, I would honestly probably agree.
Dang.
Yeah, in my opinion. Again, not if you're gonna tell me what song I'm gonna listen to out of the two, between that and Wants and Needs, I'm gonna listen to Wants and Needs like on repeat a few times before I listen to that song again, because, you know, that was just a better song, and it is raining where I am. Like those are big ass drops. Those are dropping right now. Wow. I don't know if you can hear them.
Man's got hail. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god,
dude, that's hail. Oh, I hate it, dude. When we get hail, because when it's like it's raining all the time, but we get a different type of hail that no one else gets. We getting softballs out here.
Oh,
I've seen someone's car. Yeah, dude, I've literally seen one that literally looked like a softball, and it hit someone's window.
Bro, I never see that. Like, again, granted, I've lived in Texas. We do get hail, but the biggest the biggest hail I've ever like seen is like size of a golf ball.
Yeah, that's not all of that.
Anything bigger than that, I've always seen it like in movies or something like that. Like, I recently watched Geostorm. Did you ever watch that?
No.
It's a really good movie. It's on HBO Max. If you guys have not seen it, I watched it. I really liked it. I think my girl fell asleep on it, but
she literally slept on it.
But I mean, she falls asleep a lot on movies. You know, it's a regular thing. But anyway, love you, baby. But anyway,
I fixed it.
But yeah, I never see like, you know, hail like really that big, you know, except for like in movies. But that's crazy. But yeah, Donda and Certified Lover Boy, which one's better? I can't tell you. They're both good in their equal rights. You know, there's no competition. Essentially, like, despite what the music's saying, you know, I think a lot of people are leaning towards Certified Lover Boy from a more mainstream side of things. But if you're trying to get like into the more artistic aspect of it, in terms of like what's something that's gonna really get you like vibing and like in a certain mood, then Donda is gonna be the one for it. Before people. But again, like I said, it's split in the middle for me. You know, I'm just glad they finally dropped, so that, you know, we can kind of move on. But then again, they're kind of are they still beefing? Like, are they still like, is that still like a thing? Or,
dude, like we said, they might be fake beefing, and they're just they really all got us fooled, because they literally got exactly the same numbers.
Yeah,
they got exact numbers, and that, if you're telling me that's coincidental, you got me messed up. And the fact that they dropped it within a week, to each other.
I mean, that's what people were anticipating. Like, there's one of those things where it's like, hey, bro, you about to drop? Like, I ain't dropping until you drop. It's like, I ain't dropping until you drop, bro. And, you know, Kanye dropped it, or at least, you know, someone dropped it without Kanye's consent, and then Drake team's like, I don't believe that. He's he has full control of that. He's a billionaire. Come on now. You're telling me someone said, let me just drop Kanye's album without Kanye's position, without Kanye's, oh my god, Kanye's. Dude, you got me. Oh my gosh. No. Anyways, you got me messed up. You think someone dropped that without Kanye's like permission, though? Right.
He got way too much power, to be honest. Same with Drake. Like, even like their label, like I generally know like if someone were to do that, they would be like, I'm gonna leave to another label, and people would be like, you know how many offers Drake would get immediately? You know how many offers Kanye would get immediately?
Right.
Their phones would literally like deteriorate because you're getting that many phone calls and emails.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
It's just like okay, their management, my bad, not them themselves, because you can't personally call them like that.
Right.
But,
I mean, I think we got what you meant.
Yes. All right. Moving on though. Unless you have anything else to say.
No, I mean we were able to actually talk about that pretty in good detail. So I'm glad we.
Oh yeah, no, because
despite someone not
too
listening
much
to
out.
it, but you know that's besides the point.
All right.
I
hate you. You throwing beef at? Okay. I see you.
Yeah.
Hey, throw as much beef as you want. Throw it all, man. But I will throw thy bad fate to you because you got a bad haircut. Them all. Moving on, guys.
Oh my god. All right, moving on. What topic you got, bro?
Okay. I've been seeing a lot of hate recently from my favorite fashion creators.
Really?
Why will the public ever understand high end fashion? Because I do now. I did think it was kind of a goofier look at first, but now understanding it, I love so many different pieces now.
Right.
Like I'm seeing my guy Wisdom K getting. He's getting put at him.
I mean,
like this man.
I mean,
what?
Like you know, as you level up, it's like a video game, dude. Like especially when it comes to the trying to become a more of an influential person in the fashion game. The more you level up, the harder it's gonna be to get past these haters and stuff like that. And then at the end of the day, that's what we can chalk it up to. But when it comes to Wisdom, his style is like it's out there. You know what I mean?
It's literally out of this. Yeah.
It's out of this world, and that's not trying to tear it down or anything like that. It's something that I've taken like inspiration from in terms of like because it is a very conceptual, very like if when we say like, hey, your style, whatever you put on is trying to tell a story, that's a real literal representation of what we are trying to say. So
dude,
like
fact.
You look at his stuff, and it's like it's meant to inspire you. It's meant to get your brain going. Like, okay, why would you go for that piece? Why would you go for that piece? Like anytime I'm thinking like, okay, I feel like I could probably buy something new for myself to kind of switch up my style, but I don't want to go the traditional like, oh, I'm trying to try out streetwear sort of thing, but I want to try something different. I look at Wisdom. You know what I mean? Because he'll have something on. He'll have something on, and I'm like, oh crap! I know a jacket that I can like, not maybe that exact jacket.
Dude, I know what you're talking about now. Because is that when you bought that white jean jacket? I believe.
Oh no,
yeah, white button.
yeah.
Because I was like, dang, Zach tried out. I was like, that's kind of a cool outfit. I've never seen Zach wear white like this. I liked it on you. The whole audience liked it on you too. Yeah, and it was definitely a really chill fit. It was chill and clean. And it definitely got everyone's eyes.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Definitely someone y'all want to go check out. We'll shout out our boy Wisdom mate. He doesn't need to shout that out, but he definitely is on the game,
bro. If there's ever anyone we need to get on the podcast,
I would cry. If I'd be too nervous to talk to him.
I don't think I would cry, but I think I'd be pretty hyped up.
Oh no, I wouldn't cry as in like.
Nah. Don't try to take it back now. Y'all heard it here first.
I'd be nervous,
if we oh my god, if we get Wisdom on the podcast, then Waterworks is gonna start coming out.
Zach's haircut. Okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Moving on, but staying on the same thing. Does he edit the videos himself? I don't think it's controversial to say that actually, or like ask him. But like,
I believe he does. As often as he posts, I'm sure he does, you know, and I'm sure maybe, you know, he might get some things edited here and there. Sure.
That's what I'm saying.
But I think he does. Now, he's not like on the level of Alex Costa, you know, where he has someone, you know, who can do that for him. Again, not that I'm having any beef with anybody that does that. If I had the money and the resources to do that, trust me, I would. Like, you guys,
that's what I'm saying.
You guys would never see me go a day without posting at least 3 times a day on TikTok. That would never be an issue. But yeah,
dude, if I had an editor, woo.
Yeah.
Right, moving on.
Yeah.
I mean,
but yeah,
I
think he edits it. He edits it himself, you know, especially, you know, the way that he does it, the way that is very unique to him. You know,
definitely.
Like when I see a wisdom video, I'm thinking, yeah, this is a wisdom video. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Because if you think about it, look at every creator, like fast creator, everyone has stolen a vid from them, or inspired or stolen straight from them. Because people don't. I see videos like he does, and like they'll like take it back from like a while back, and they'll not say anything. I'm like, dude, wisdom does the exact same edit.
Yep.
He did the exact same angles and basically the same fits.
Like that one Busta Rhymes sound. You know, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah. He pioneered that and everyone started using it and blew up on it. I blew up on it.
Do you think somebody blew up on it, do you think he saw your video?
Maybe, you know, before TikTok, you know, took down the sound, you know, and screwed off a lot of people who used it.
Oh, never mind. I forgot they took down the sound.
Yeah, they took down the sound. Well, the thing is, like, he used the sound and it like linked up to the original. Now, keep in mind, that's not the original sound. Like, that's not the original song that was made by Busta Rhymes, but it got linked to it as if it was. And I guess whoever, you know, owned the song, you know, the studio who owned the song, they were like, oh no, we can't have that. So take it down, TikTok. But that's when Wisdom, you know, took it upon himself and just said, I'm just going to use it as my own original sound. And it went from there.
Yeah, dude, he took a risk by doing that. He said, let me just, let me use a copyright.
I mean, it worked. It worked. And I don't think, and honestly, I don't care what people say. I don't think that blue check mark is just for show. You know what I mean?
Bro, there's so many creators who deserve a blue check mark. Oh my gosh.
Like, I believe, like, if, you know, you got that blue check mark and, you know, you say you could text TikTok and, you know, have something happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, dude. It's cool. I love saying that. I'm glad he got verified. He got verified very, very early too.
Yep.
I think he got verified at 1 million. That's pretty early.
Yep.
That was heck of dope. But yeah, definitely one of the better content creators. Would love to talk to him one day. I feel bad for him though, because I'm like, damn, it's like, what are his DMs like? I bet you his DMs are like, where do you get your cardios at? You know why? So back in September, he did this fashion show thing, and I was surprised. Not a lot of people were there. He announced it on TikTok, and like it was actually really fun. I almost missed out dude. I literally almost like turned in my math homework late too. Like I was 12 minutes before.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because it was like an hour and a half, and like I held on every single second to it because it was so fun. And he was like just showing off his fits. He was like he was talking. He was getting people on. It was a talent show. It was cool. It was like, yeah, because it was a talent show, and he was like telling him, and then he was giving advice as well. It was pretty cool. I liked it. I definitely wish he would have done more, but I can tell it was a lot. So yeah, definitely well worth. That was definitely well worth. Almost missed turning my homework in that late.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, shout out to Wisdom. Shout out to you, bro. If you're somehow listening to this podcast, we would love to get you on. But while we're on the topic of, you know, influencers, you know, receiving unnecessary hate, and I think this is the last topic we can probably go on because we're hitting it.
That sounds good to me. That sounds good to me.
So I feel like we've asked this question. We didn't really dive that deep into it. But
yeah,
why do influencers receive hate whenever they accept brand deals. Like I've seen this one creator. I keep forgetting his name. His name's I know his name. His name's David. You've probably seen him. He's an Asian guy, real goofy, not like bad goofy, but like
is he my Korean dad?
Say what?
Is he my Korean dad?
No. No. He does like photography. Like he's a very young guy. David Sue or something like that. That's his name. I promise you, if you see him, you'll be like, oh yeah, I've seen him on TikTok. Like he has 3 million followers on TikTok, 500,000 followers on Instagram. Dude is legit. Like when it comes to photography tips, I look to this dude sometimes.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm looking at his. Wait, what is it? Yeah, I'm looking at his page. Definitely legit.
Yeah. So here's the thing. He did an ad, and a lot of people just started giving him hate for it, just for unnecessary reasons. And by the way, guess what ad it was for?
Nike?
No.
Abercrombie.
Abercrombie and Fitch. Like for some reason, people just automatically just gravitate toward it. Like him, they're calling him like sus, like what type of dude behaves this way, that sort of thing. And the thing is, I started seeing like multiple comments saying like, oh, you sold out. And I'm like, bro, that's kind of messed up. And then I saw another Abercrombie ad with another creator. Oh, you sold out. I used to like you, but I saw that you sold out. And then other, creators started doing, other brands and stuff like that. Oh, you sold out. I'm just like, you people want these people to, keep creating content that you watch on a day-to-day, but you don't want them to get paid. Like, I don't know what you guys think. Bro. Like, when TikTok
does not pay.
TikTok does not pay well. Pay. YouTube pays you pocket change, but we love YouTube. If you're listening to this,
they pay you pocket change. YouTube pays pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, in comparison to TikTok, YouTube pays considerably well. But at the same time, coming from experience, what really rolls in the money from a business aspect when it comes to content creation are the brand deals. So when these brand deals reach out to us and they, shoot us these numbers, especially from a brand like coming from experience, because I did an Abercrombie ad on TikTok. When they come in with a bag, they come in with a bag.
For real.
And plenty of resources for it. So as a person who's making content and you get approached with this, opportunity, and you deal in with, possibly being a visual representation like you're doing photography or fashion, like how David or myself does, it would be quite foolish for you to turn down an ad from Abercrombie and Fitch of all people. So I don't think people take that in mind when it comes to you saying that your favorite creator is sold out. Let me just go and just say this right now. I know, coming from my perspective, I can't speak for other content creators, but for me, if I accept an ad, it's because I full-heartedly believe in the brand, whether it's because I just know about the brand so much. So many of my peers tried it and they trust it so much. Like, I can recommend cuts to you guys, despite me not being able to, like, a little bit vulnerable, besides me not being able to fit into their shirts right now. I'm working on it, but I will 100% recommend cuts to you guys. They're a great brand to work with. They're a great brand to have, a good premium t-shirt. So go get cuts. They're not sponsoring me, but I can highly recommend them to you guys, and I will work with them eventually in the future. But when it comes to these other brands that I know for a fact that I have shown on my, on any of my pieces of content, it's because I personally use them myself, and or I trust it and I can recommend it to you guys. And if I just so happen to have the opportunity to work with them and start getting paid for it, I'm not turning it down. And I don't think that's something that you need to necessarily dish out hate to your creators for it. That does not make any sense. Like, why would you, if you're good at something, why, and you have an opportunity to do it for a paycheck, why pass that up? Because you're so in
That
love,
makes sense.
you're so passionate about whatever it is that you're doing that you could just do it without being paid. Sure, yeah, that might be the case for some people, but for most people, no, they want to do content creation. I think that one of the most desirable jobs, especially nowadays, is to be a content creator, and you're doing it full time to the point where you don't need a traditional job.
Dude, straight facts. That is
so forgive
true.
me, guys, for going a little bit on a rant here, but like, yeah, I think that's pretty stupid for people to be like, yeah, you sold out. Like, no, forget you, bro. Like,
do you remember this is not fashion related. This is not a fashion person. But do you remember that one girl who did the pen to a house, like a clothes? I think no, it wasn't a clothespin. It was a bobby pin until she finds a house.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So Chick-fil-A gave her a bunch of money, basically. I don't think she disclosed the number, and we'll never find out. But basically, they traded something, and then obviously paid her on top of that. And then they're like, hey, if you do a Chick-fil-A card, I mean, not a Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, I'm stupid. And so it had like, I think it was like $50,000 on it, I believe. Like gift card.
Right.
And like you trade it for something. I'm like, what? That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then, but like, I was like, dang, this is cool. Like, this is a cool ad. Like, I'm glad she's grinding. She got paid. And then but it also set her back a little bit too, but not too bad. And everyone comments came after her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm joking. Like when I saw it at first, they literally, I think it had like over like 20,000 comments, and the post had like only like 1 million or 2 million views on it.
Right.
At the time, and I'm like, holy crap! Y'all care that much that someone got paid? They were literally so rude to her, and she had to turn on the comments, and then after that, people every once in a while will come back and say something to her. I'm like, y'all are terrible. Like, what is with y'all?
I don't know. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure if I want to know why people are like that, because I'm pretty sure it's something stupid. But it does not make sense for when people are like that, and they tell me like, yeah, like I don't like it when like people get annoyed when you have an ad in your video. I'm like,
how else am I supposed to pay my bills?
Right, exactly. Like, but
how? No.
But like, here's the thing. Like, and this is to my audience personally. If you're from another person's audience and you still do this, but you don't follow me, you don't engage with my stuff, then you can do whatever you want. But as long as you're following me and you're engaging with my content, yes, guys, eventually you will see a video that has an ad in it. It's just gonna happen. And if you're wanting videos, if you're the type of person to like request videos and comments and stuff like that, and we listen to you and we actually do the videos, but then you turn around and say, hey, why are there so many ads in this video? I need you to rethink some things, bro, because like that does not make any sense. Like, you want us to keep doing this, but at the same time, and we want to do this. Like there's quite literally no incentive like we need from anyone else to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to do it just because we purely love it. But if we have the opportunity to get paid, I don't think that anyone would pass that up.
That is so true. Literally no one would.
So I don't know. I think it's a really dumb way to go about it, especially from as a consumer side of it. I'm not mad about it because you know why? Because I grew up with a time where you had to sit through advertisements. You know what I mean? There was no skip button. DVRs were not a thing for me growing up, at least not right away. So you had to sit through, like 5 to 10 minutes of commercials in between your, break, in between your TV shows and stuff like that. So you had to sit through them. So I'm not mad at it. But people these days, they're spoiled with being able to have ad blockers to be able to skip any videos or skip certain advertisements or something like that, or they can even pay YouTube Red. Now I have YouTube Red, that's why I don't run into ads on my personal YouTube page. But at the same time, it's like if I run into a video where someone's like, "Hey, by the way, this video is sponsored by Audible" or something like that, I'm just gonna treat it like how I would treat a regular commercial. I would just maybe, if it's something I'm interested in, then yeah, I'll pay attention. But if it's something I'm like, okay, you're just promoting something, I'll tune it out and stuff like that. Now, that's not to say that some creators do it in excessive. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna call anybody out, but like there are some people who do it like, oh man, like you have every video like sponsored, my boy. And I get it, you look like a billboard and stuff like that, and I guess that's the whole point of why people are upset. But there are people who just, if a content creator doesn't normally take out ads, but they all of a sudden do it, their fan base just switches up and just says, "Hey yo, like what is this? Like we thought that you." And I don't know, as a person, I think that's a really crappy way of being in someone's community, being a part of it.
100% agreed. 100%. It's tough. I don't know why. We'll never understand it, because the more ads you get, the more hate you get with it, which sucks. But I'd rather get 1,000 hate comments with a $20,000 check.
Exactly. Exactly.
And then all nice comments with zero money.
Right.
So yeah. Moving on though, because that was a nice conversation though.
Yeah. It's just something I kind of need to get off my chest, and it's kind of something I was kind of pondering, you know. But yeah. Okay, so let's move on to, I guess, what would be the questions section of our podcast. But we don't have any questions, so I guess we got to ask ourselves any questions that we got for ourselves right now.
Yes. What do you got for me, Zach? Do you want to go, or I have a question?
You can go first.
All right. Look, if you don't want to answer this, you're totally fine too.
All right.
It's not not terrible, but it's not like something I'm not sure some people wouldn't want to answer.
Right. Yeah.
All right. How close have you came to ending social media? Like wiping out the face of the earth.
Oh, how close have I came to like just saying, you know, forget it, I'm just gonna not do this anymore?
Yeah.
Oh, like what is it? It's September now. I'm not gonna lie to you, probably like every other month.
Every other month? Jeez.
Yeah. No. That's just because like people don't realize, if especially if they don't create content, like this is like such a strenuous thing to do. Like you are literally putting your entire, especially if you're doing it solo, like you're putting your entire being into this whole entire thing, and it takes a toll on you. You know what I mean? And especially when you run into platforms like TikTok, and they won't, you know, they put like a block on your content, and they won't push it out to people, and you put in hours upon hours into the content that you're trying to push out, all for it to just flop. You get frustrated, you get fed up with it, and it's like, what is the point? You know what I mean? I'm getting nowhere with this. So yeah, I've come to multiple occasions where I just wanted to quit. Now, did I want to quit content creation as a whole? Maybe I ran into that maybe a few times, but that's just because there's other factors that are happening outside of content creation that just made me not want to do this. But, you know, when I got out of those situations, I was cool. But yeah, so if you're listening to this and you're aspiring to make content, if you think that it's going to be as easy as you pushing a button, hitting record, and then uploading it into, you know, whatever platform you want to do, and then going on about your merry way, I'm here to tell you, you're sadly mistaken. Like, you're going to have times where you're going to be like, what is the point? What was that?
Yeah, it's a hard thing, because sometimes I come to that conclusion.
No, bro, what was that?
What?
It was like something like went like, like, I don't know what that was.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, okay. I was like,
yeah.
Like, did your sister like grab the mic or something like that? I was like, what was that?
No, I was agreeing.
Okay. Bro, no, not gonna lie, that's kind of scared me because like I've seen like 4 scary movie trailers like just today.
Dude,
I'm just like I'm like
I got beef with that. Oh my god, it be coming at 4 a.m. too sometimes. I'm not 4 a.m. like 1 or 2. And I'll be sitting there, it's like you hear that one dude's voice like, "Hey,
no, don't start, dude. Do not start. I will end this right now." But yeah, you can have times where you just come very, very close to like quitting, but as long as you don't, as long as you understand that, hey, you're frustrated is all part of it. Maybe take a time, take a beat, and just let some things settle, realign some things in your head. But at the end of the day, you just gotta make that decision. Okay, do I hit record or I just say forget it? I'm just not gonna do this today. But more often than not, I find myself hitting record and getting ready to upload something.
I'm with you. It's very cool. I forgot. Oh my gosh, that's totally spaced.
Oh my god,
the whole thing I was about to say.
Wow, it's usually me that's spacing out. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. It feels pretty nice.
I heard what you said too, and I took it in. I was like, and I was like lost it.
Oh man. Yeah. What about you, man? Ever come a time when you're like,
and I was like, this is your question. Are you ready? Is this your question?
I mean, sure. Yeah. I'll ask you the same thing. Has there been a time, if you don't want to get too vulnerable, I understand, but has there been a time where you just want to be like, forget this, I'm done, I don't want to do this anymore?
Yeah, definitely. If I didn't meet you and Cam, I actually would have quit. I'm being dead serious. Like,
so we came in right in the right time.
No, it was just like I was getting frustrated. I didn't realize that my content wasn't that good though, and like I just stepped back. So, dude, there's like so many times I stepped back, and I think it's just only gonna get better. It's just I'd never really post, and so yeah, I think that's always been my biggest thing too. I never really post that much,
right.
And so TikTok that, and also I do have a good amount following, and I do have good interaction too. So it's definitely my fault. But at the same time, I can't control some things, and some things just happen.
Exactly. And
so it's just kind of part of life. But I would love to, like, if I would honestly, I wouldn't want this to be a full-time job because I do and don't want to blow up on TikTok because that's such a stressor right there. Like blowing up on any social media is a stressor.
Right.
And it changes. This podcast would be a stressor, but it'd be a healthy stressor. Because it's fun, and I think me and you would only take it. It'd only be fun. It would I think we would take it serious, like financially. Yeah, we would take it serious too. We would meet more, obviously. I think if this did take off, but like, I don't see this being like such a stressor that like, hey, I'm too busy this week. I can't record. Cool, we have some in the bag already.
Right.
Cool. And we'll definitely build upon that, and it'll be just kind of like that, and that's all it's going to be. So yeah, definitely had my moments though, but hopefully one day I don't. I'm be real. I mainly don't want to be on TikTok anymore. I want to be an IG page so bad because I would only have to post like 2 or 3 times a week. And then I'd have to post myself like pictures 2 or 3 times a week.
Bro, why don't you go ahead and just do that?
I'm doing it right now. If you don't see, have you been seeing these views?
I mean, I have, but like my boy, like if you want to start growing, like boosting those numbers, you need to do it a lot more consistently, my man. Like I'm trying to get to a point where I'm trying to touch something on Instagram like every single day. You feel me? And
yeah, I try not to do it every day because like they're very much you're not supposed to every day because they'll expect everyday numbers.
Right, yeah. But if you're able to deliver, then it should be a problem.
Definitely. I'm honestly, because I'd rather be like an IG. I always want to be like an IG influencer rather than a TikTok influencer, anyways. Because first of all,
I can see for you.
For me, my friend Matthew said the same. He's like, I can see you being an IG influencer.
Right.
And I was like, for real? And like, yeah. And I was like, I think it's more of your setting. I was like, that is true. So if y'all don't see me on TikTok next few months, no hate. But that might be next few months. Like if I'm not doing these numbers, like those numbers are performing. It's IG, man. It's gonna be IG because my numbers are doing really good on IG. Like I've had a video hit a K. That says promising right there.
Right. And for Instagram, that's really good.
Oh, dude, yes. And then if I hit a K on like for an IG post, and then I can just reach out to brands like a K on followers. And start reaching out to brands like, hey, could you send me something? I can take a picture of it. It's gonna get this many views. Here's all this, and be like, sure, $1,000.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Dude, I've always wanted to do that because I love just taking pictures rather than making. I feel like ad videos are rushed very much. Do you feel sometimes that some people don't put good effort in ads?
Oh, definitely. And I think that's what like separate, like not to toot my own horn or anything like that, but like anytime I need like a confidence boost, I like think to myself, hey, Abercrombie reach out to me, and they're at the same time they're reaching out to people who have like numbers way better than mine. But I'm asking myself, why is that? And I'm talking to my contacts who are, talking to me, from other brands like Thursdays or something like that. And I'm asking them why am I being selected of all these people? And they're really telling me, yo, it's because of your production, or your quality, your production quality. Wow. Now I can't talk.
Romeo moment.
Oh my God. I'm so close to ending this with you right now. Like we're about to have so much.
It's gonna be, since it's you though, it's a Zomeo moment.
Oh my God. We're about to have so much. We're about to have so much beef right now. Like you don't even know. but production quality is definitely something that plays a factor into it. But yeah, and I feel like a lot of people, they don't really put that much effort into ads, so that's why they just like slap it on and they quite literally read the script that these brands give them. Now, they're not to say they're bad scripts, but if you don't put your own flavor into it, you don't put your aesthetic into it as to why your audience, fell in love with you in the first place, then of course they're going to be very, disconnected with the brand that you're promoting. But with me, I try to make sure that my quality is up to par, if not revolutionized, whenever I'm showing off a certain brand. Like when it comes to me showing off, like I'm going to a phase where like I'm on Skillshare, I'm on YouTube looking up how to like make my photos look better in the editing process, or just in the when I'm taking the photo in general, because I'm getting into a lot of like photography for just like products and stuff like that, not just for myself. So like if I'm like showing off a pair of boots, they're gonna be looking like, damn, you're gonna be like, damn, those are like a really good looking pair of boots, like he makes them look really good. So yeah, so definitely, and I think Instagram is probably the better place to do it, especially if you're doing like a stationary like photo or something like that. The best way to show off any products, especially in our field with fashion and stuff like that. So I agree with you in a sense of like, yeah, I've seen myself probably like next year being probably done with TikTok and being like focusing more on YouTube, Instagram, and stuff like that. Now, considering that they have done a better job, in my opinion, just out of like how the whole gold rush sort of feel that TikTok had like maybe like last year or so, is now having that feeling with IG Reels and YouTube Shorts. So I feel like TikTok has kind of it's been oversaturated. You've seen a lot of people blow up on it for like the dumbest of reasons, and now it's to a point where it's like everyone's trying to keep stick to their corners as to where they should be blowing up on, on certain platforms. So if you're going to be known as like, hey, I blew up on TikTok, or I blew up on YouTube, or I blew up on Instagram, that's where people are going to be in their respective corners. Now, if I were to pick my corner, I would say, now, if I were to someone to classify me right now, where of course my most following is on TikTok, so I would be a TikToker. But if I were to say, hey, where would you like your audience to be mostly be? I would say pick YouTube or Instagram and flip a coin. I'm good with either. I would like to just dip off from
YouTube. That is money.
Yeah. But
I don't know.
I'm just talking in a sense of like where I can connect with my audience more. So I probably would say
Okay.
I would probably would say Instagram. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, Instagram. If you had anytime you have a big audience on Instagram, they're always messing with you.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
noticed that 'cause if you have an audience on YouTube, I'm not YouTube, Instagram, they're like, I'm gonna say 80% of them are gonna mess with your post, and they're gonna interact most of the time as well.
Right, exactly. So that's where pretty much my focus is going to be in terms of like where my really high quality is going to be. But I'll ride out the TikTok wave as much as I can. Right now I'm in a stage of trying to figure out how to convert people over to the other platforms.
Oh,
So that's just a little
Yes.
behind the scenes things I won't get into, at least on the mic.
it's on the mic.
But yeah, but I'll leave it off with this. If you're aspiring, and first of all, if you made it this far to the end of the podcast, for one, thank you so much. But if you're
Shout out to
inspiring,
you.
if you're aspiring to, actually, make content, and you're actually trying to, you see us, you see what we do, shout out to Christian, shout out to John, a couple of people that I know that are trying their best to, get into this, like how we are.
Yeah.
Understand something. Like, I've been doing this, like content creation, YouTube, Instagram, now TikTok. I've been doing this for 4.5 years now. And I just a few months ago, just now found some real success when it comes to this sort of thing. So so when you see these people, getting like thousands upon thousands of views, and they've just barely started, maybe like they're coming up on their 1 year anniversary, and they're making, allegedly they're making tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, off of brand deals and everything like that. I promise you that sort of success is going to burn out faster than it came. And the slow rise, the slow grind is what actually builds you as a strong creator, as a strong leader in the community that you're going to build. So I would recommend that you just stick on that, that slow, hard grind. If you do blow up, you have an early video blow up and stuff like that, props to you, but don't let that just get to your head and think that, hey, it's smooth sailing from here. Start working, because I guarantee you, if within 3 to 5 years into you making that first video, I promise you that's when things are gonna start opening up, and you're gonna be all the more better for it. I promise you.
Yes, I 100% agree. Dude, that was really good.
yeah. I mean, hey, it's probably the most authentic say I can say when it comes to creating content. It's something I wish I could have told myself when I first started, and to a degree, I did get this. People are telling me, "Hey, it starts with a slow grind." You know what I mean? Like, it does not. It's not going to come to you overnight. It rarely does. So, but yeah. So I'm glad I kept that mindset. I'm glad I can identify that mindset still to this day, even after I tasted just a little bit of that success. So, yeah, I'm excited for what's happening. I'm excited for what's going to happen in the future with, my side of things in terms of, HB Fashion as a brand, and, the whole content creation. I'm excited for you, my boy, see what you're going to do.
Thank you.
Because it doesn't sound like you're going to give up on this, at least not on the content creation side. I would love to see you blow up on Instagram, stuff like that. Have you get known for that? So yeah, it is all up from here.
Yes, sir.
But with that said, be sure that you guys like the video. If you guys have not already, it's the best way to support us, to get the podcast out to as many people as possible. Subscribe to the podcast if you're into men's fashion, or just talking about the culture in general, or if you're fans of us and you wanted to see us kind of chop it up every week, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And if you're not following us on Instagram, on TikTok, they're at Mr. HB Fashion, and with Rome with Fashion. All across both of those platforms. We post a lot about men's fashion inspirations on both of those platforms. So be sure to go follow us, like any videos, like a few videos, like a few posts, comment, share, all that jazz. But with that said, guys, thank you so much for your continued support. I am Mr. HB Fashion.
Your boy Ron with Fashion.
And this is Button Up.
Peace.